financial woke. Okay.
I'll start. Greetings and hello everyone and welcome. Today I have a pleasure of speaking with an incredibly talented and inspiring individual, Saumya, and she is a life coach, she is a tarot card reader, and she is a healer also. She is someone who has dedicated her life to empowering people and guiding them towards clarity, transformation, healing, and everything. And through her unique blend of coaching, she teaches people and with her healing modalities and with her insights. So, a very warm welcome, Soumya. And
You.
today we talk to her. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you. How are you?
I am very good. So, Soumya, what inspired you to become a life coach, a tarot reader, a healer, and how this journey transformed your life?
So basically, Chipra, there was never a plan to become like, life coach or a tarot card reader. It just
Mm-hmm.
happened. Like, I was always interested in helping people in whatever way I could. And I think like all my life, like, be it college or school days, as long as I remember, I've been helping my friends or, you know, in any way. So I learned tarot. Being a humanities student, actually, I was very much into these counseling thing because my subject was that. So I understand the topic. That's where I started, back in college. And then I was working into corporate and all of that. And life happened, and then I came into like this. I don't know from where, but then all my knowledge, I think, when we do something, we do it for a reason. Okay, so when I back 10 years back, when I learned tarot, when I was doing all these things, so I never thought that I would ever practice. That was just a hobby. But then now, like, I started it in, I think, in the year 2023, like, and after I conceived, like, I think it was a blessing, and I I had to leave my job for medical reasons, and that's when I got into this, and since then it's never like I'm not looking back. So that is how it happened. So coaching happened when people started coming in, and after from after my sessions, like the kind of feedback that I used to get, that is what motivated me. People
Right.
itself, you know. So I would convert the one who would come for tarot. They definitely reached me out later for counseling sessions. And those who would come for counseling, they would turn into my tarot clients later on.
Right.
So that is how it happened.
Mm.
And I also do healing. So
Mm.
different healing through Reiki, Lama Fera, all of
Mm.
that. And I'm also a crystal guide. So I have them. So it is like, a kind of a bond, like
Mm.
was
Mm.
created. And now I've also started to teach my client about,
Wow.
like, yeah. So I do teach tarot. I teach
Right.
counseling. Yeah.
Mm. Right. That's really nice that you are healing them also and you are teaching them also that they can also, if they wish to move further, then they can also.
Yeah, exactly. Though I really encourage women to become like, independent, like,
Right.
and that is, I think, that financially independence is something I encourage all my clients, and to those, if I can help them in any way.
Hmm.
So
Hmm. Hmm.
yeah.
Right. So, Soumya, what was the most challenging moment in your career and how did you turn it into a breakthrough?
Look, challenging, whatever you do in life,
Hmm.
people will judge you,
Hmm.
people around, and
Hmm.
you will get to hear some harsh, some comments. Okay, so when I started this, even I had people, oh, people are going to pay you for this, or like, even in my laws, like, my mother-in-law, many times she told me on my
Hmm.
face, right on my face, what do you do? I mean, like, what have you started doing? Are you going to do this for the rest of your life, or this is just for the time being you're doing? Time pass kar rahe ho, like something like that, कि लोगों को बेवकूफ बनाना और all of that. क्या है ये?
Right.
Such. So it really, it these are the words, no, which it crashes like a arrow in your heart, right? In your heart it goes, and it kills your
Nobody
emotions,
understand.
things like that. And but then the only thing that kept me going was my client. I
Mm,
would hear these things from people, from friends. What do you do? What is this manifestation? What do you talk about? All these things. I have never done it, like, the
mm,
friends. And but then the people I used to guide, my clients, when they would come back to me, the
mm.
morning messages, कुछ काम बनता था, कुछ होता था. So that thank you, that sweet note kept
Right.
me. That was the point where I was like, no, it's okay. Let
Mm,
people say whatever they want to. And touch wood, from the time I started until now, I am only growing. Like,
right.
uh,
It's
I'll
amazing
tell
and
you,
should be there. We should
Instagram,
also do.
on Instagram itself, like I started May 2024. Okay,
Mm,
like actively.
mm,
Back then I had 24 followers, as much as I remember, May, June. Okay,
mm.
and now I've reached. For me, it is a big thing because like I never thought that it will go
Exactly.
like that with such comments everywhere.
Mm,
So I think it's okay. I mean, I tell everyone that what matter is whatever you do, be consistent in that, and you yourself will get to see the result. And now
mm.
the people are, oh, you're doing so well for yourself. I'm like, thank you.
Exactly. Right.
So yeah.
Right. And how do you explain this tarot reading, healing to someone who might be skeptical, like you said?
Okay. So tarot card is something, I'll tell you. These are not just like there is 78 cards in the deck. Like
Mm,
different cards have different number of cards in the deck. So that is there, but
mm.
the the main one, like 78 side of it, it's
Okay.
not like probability. Okay, that we
Mm,
learned in 10th standard that what is the probability of that card, if you remember. So it is not that. Tarot
mm.
is something that you connect with energy. So if you're
Okay.
coming to me and if you ask certain questions, so whatever
Mm,
your energy will be,
mm.
the card is gonna give such answer. Okay. So
Okay.
it is basically a guiding tool, you can say, tarot.
Mm,
Okay.
mm,
And healing. What is like healing is something, look, when we speak,
mm.
it is like talking to you. If you
Right.
talk to someone, okay, and if you express your energy, because healing can be in any form, but then uh, connecting with energy itself has some significance. Okay,
Mm, mm.
some kind of how to elaborate it. I think it is all about the mental and your
Right.
physical things when we do healing chakras and all of that.
Mm,
So yeah. So
mm,
tarot is that basically that connect the card that you connect with the energy,
mm,
and that gives you answer. It is not
mm,
always in the prediction. You can also use it as a guiding tool. Okay.
mm.
Yeah.
So tarot is a guiding tool, and healing, we can say that it is something which, if we have some part of us which is not healed or which is getting triggered again and again, so we can heal that part. So healing.
Exactly. You can heal that part by removing the negativity, by removing the whatever is the trigger point, like, so that could be healed by certain symbols or certain way of meditation, exercises,
Hmm.
rituals, all of that.
Right. Hmm. So, as you told about tarot reading and healing, so Soumya, what's one common myth about tarot or healing that you wish that people should know and or understand?
Myth about tarot.
Hmm.
Mm, look, people like, okay, so now now there is two things in the myth. One is that people think that even, yeah, tarot give a certain till certain amount of time. Like it is a, like
Mm.
I told, it is a guiding thing, guiding
Mm.
tool. So it, tarot has a specific time period. You
Right.
cannot check like what is gonna happen 5 years
Mm.
later with the tarot.
Mm.
Okay, it has a time period. But then also people have this myth that, whatever tarot is like nothing, it's just that uh, uh, it is just like a way, like people don't believe here in that, like
Yeah, right.
mostly
And
in
also
India.
वन
Hmm.
थिंग आई हैव हर्ड अबाउट टैरो इज जैसे कि मैंने कोई क्वेश्चन पूछा, ठीक है, तो दे से कि वो जो कार्ड में दे गॉट, तो उन्हें लगता है कि ये जो इसने बताया यही आंसर है। लाइक अगर मैंने पूछा कि मैं ये कोर्स करूँ ये कोर्स करूँ, एंड इफ द टैरो कार्ड रीडर हैज टोल्ड कि नहीं यू डू दिस ए कोर्स, तो हमें लगता है कि वही सही है। तो इज
एक
इट
बात
दिस
बताओ,
और नॉट?
टैरो टैरो कार्ड स्टोरी बोलता है, ठीक है, इट इज ऑल, इट्स लाइक अ स्टोरी, व्हेन यू पिक अप कार्ड्स यू कनेक्ट विथ each and every card. So now it is a kind of story. Now one card has infinite meaning. Okay,
राइट।
like there's no
ओके।
end to it. So now how you interpret it? So suppose if
एग्जैक्टली।
you pick up a card, okay, and that card give you an answer. So that is my way of reading that answer, okay. So
एग्जैक्टली।
and you cannot the prediction cannot be done through just one card. You take multiple cards, and then that
Multiple.
multiple cards tell you different. So it can never say that this is not gonna work for you. Like for
Hmm.
instance, if there is two subjects and you are to choose those two subjects and the card comes, so you
Hmm.
pick two cards for this, two cards for
Hmm.
this, or three cards for this, and the three cards for the other X or Y.
Oh.
Let's say that. So you
Hmm.
will get the consequences. So if you
Exactly.
choose this could be easier on that, and
Hmm.
that could, so you can, if that resonate with you, well and
Right.
good. If it doesn't, maybe you can get your energy check later.
Check
But
again.
it's never that, I never suggest that if you are interested into
Hmm.
something and you go for tarot reading, and if you go and if I'll tell you a small incident, okay.
Hmm.
2 3 days back, there was one client of mine who came to me and who said that, I have money in my account, but I am really scared. I have a party at home, okay, that I have to throw, but I feel that, I've got my cards checked and it says that, something will happen, and this will not, someone has told me that, things will not happen the way I want, it will get stuck or something like that, this will not happen. So I
Hmm.
checked it similarly, and I saw that you will be able to do that party, but then that party would be like, uh, it would be like you will be very much tensed with some kind
Right.
of chaos will be there. Things
Hmm.
will happen at the
Right.
end, but it
Hmm.
will be, the things will
Hmm.
be stuck here and there with.
Hmm.
But why? I have money, I have everything. Like everything is
Hmm.
sorted, man. There's no. But
Hmm.
I'll tell you now, this is that. I'm like, everything will
Hmm.
be done. Don't worry. It's just that you will be mentally, little bit tortured, but it's okay. Things will be fine. Just feel the way that you think that, you are going to do it,
Hmm.
and you will make it.
Hmm.
After that thing was done, that party was done, came back to me and told me that I had to spend my money on something else just a day before, on
Hmm.
shopping, on clothes, that there
Hmm.
was some kind of, extra thing that happened and went out of budget. And
Hmm.
I realized that I had to pay someone back, I had taken, and, called me, and it was like I need it very urgently, and I had to pay him. So
Hmm.
the money was very इतना ही बचा था जितना वो खर्च कर सकता था उसमें,
Yes.
उसको कहीं से
Right.
लेना नहीं था। बट तो ऑब्वियसली टेंशन हो गई ना, लाइक सो दैट,
Right.
इसका मतलब ये तो नहीं कि पार्टी नहीं हुआ या
Hmm.
वो कुछ कर नहीं पाया, बट क्या हुआ वहां पे, वो ये हुआ कि चीज़ें लाइक जितना ज़्यादा कंफर्ट ज़ोन में वो था कि ओके सब कुछ आराम से हो जाएगा, वो नहीं हुआ। बट किसी और ने उसको ये बोला कि ये नहीं हो पाएगा, वो उस
Hmm.
अब कार्ड में क्या आया था
Good.
कि रुक-रुक के
Right.
होगा चीज़ें। दूसरा बंदा ने
Exactly.
क्या बोल दिया कि वो रुक ही जाएगा, वो चीज़ होगा ही नहीं,
Right. Hmm.
राइट?
So it
तो
depends ना how, मतलब कि the one who is reading the card also, who is telling the
एग्ज़ैक्टली,
card.
डिपेंड्स ऑन द रीडर। नाउ यू गो टू
Right.
न्यूमरोलॉजी, they will count. अब 2 + 2 4 होता है, अब कोई 2 +
Hmm.
2 3 बोले तो फिर आप उसको क्या करोगे? अब वो तो उस पे
Right.
डिपेंड कर रहा है जो कर रहा है।
Exactly. Right. This is good. The best example which you gave, so that people could be, they could also be aware that कि हाँ, we don't need to be totally dependent on that. Only थोड़ा सा अपना भी we need to
एग्ज़ैक्टली। हाँ, मैं
think.
सबको बोलती हूँ कि देखो ऐसा है बट देन द थिंग कैन यू हैव एंजल गाइडेंस, देयर आर न्यूमरस देयर इज समथिंग कॉल्ड चार्म रीडिंग आल्सो एंड
Okay.
दैट एक्चुअली हैपेंस लाइक
Hmm.
look, all these are guidance. It is not nothing in the universe that that cannot
Nothing.
be done or that cannot be
Right.
achieved. The why
Exactly.
we do prediction is that is because we want a guidance. And when you
Hmm.
get guidance, when you know there is some hindrance gonna come into your life, you got to be
Hmm.
prepared before
Prepare.
that.
Yeah.
Prepare
Absolutely.
yourself.
Hmm. So, Soumya, can you share, as you said that you are having clients also, so can you share a memorable or success story where your guidance, your healing helped that person change their lives or it impacted their lives?
Okay. My so I'll tell you what happened is uh, I think back in August.
Hmm.
August. Okay, so I got like I had few clients. Okay, so my journey, like I told you, my confidence is always like I could accumulate all the confidence and continue
Hmm.
this process only because of my clients. I had no one. Okay, except my husband, and except my clients, I had no one. So when I started, this was the I think after 6 months down the six
Hmm.
months down the line when things were happening, I did healing for two people, and I still remember the face and the way the words that she told me later on. That After few sessions, she like she was also a Bihari, and she lives in Delhi, and she
Hmm.
told me that despite of me being married for like 30-35 years, okay,
Hmm.
my husband, like I've never shared that relationship with like like how you share between husband and wife, that love till
Hmm.
now. But after your healing and your sessions,
Hmm.
for the very first time, my husband called me, and I got a picture clicked with my
Oh.
he called me and he asked me
Hmm.
to sit with me or stand with me for the picture. Okay,
Hmm.
he asked me to pose, and it has never happened. Like we have been out international trip, like he
Hmm.
takes me everywhere. Always
Hmm.
I have to pull him for pictures, but
Right.
this was the first time when he, and at that point of time, while he was clicking pictures, only I could think of
Hmm.
you, you know,
Hmm.
and this means the
This is a
world to
really good
me. When I heard,
acknowledgement. Right.
uh, I cannot tell you the emotions. I still get goosebumps. So
Hmm.
there are a few things which, like every morning when you wake up, and when
Hmm.
you see your phone, and when you see the messages like your angel, your God, this and that. Like
Right.
it's not about the words, but it's about the feelings, the emotions that people
Right.
share.
Right.
That feels like world to me, and for that I can work on and on and
Hmm.
on. Like I don't see
Right.
time.
This is what I think which drives us to work more and more and more.
Exactly.
Convince right, the client. So and Soumya also, if you were a tarot card, if anyone tarot card, which one would represent you your best and why?
Do you know tarot cards? Like, do you know the cards?
No,
No?
I don't.
Okay, so how? Uh, I would say I would be Empress. Okay, so
Okay.
that Empress is a card. Okay,
Hmm.
and that card is about creativity, nurturing,
Right.
abundance,
Hmm.
uh, knowledge.
Hmm.
Uh, um, uh, it is also about
Hmm.
nurturing. So
Hmm.
I work
But I
every.
heard about this card, this name which you are saying, na Empress card, because I
Mhm.
think I have interviewed someone who was also a tarot card reader, and she said that she would be this card because I
Oh,
remember the name. That's why I could.
okay. No, because that card is really good, and I
Mm.
think everyone should aspire to be that because
Emperor.
that card has too much
Mm.
of positivity, too much of things, abundance. When I say, I want
Mm.
to I want to be, abundance in all, like, the
All.
wisdom, the knowledge that
Mm.
I thrive every day, you know,
Mm.
like I'm learning, like I've already learned numerology, like mobile numerology, this
Mm.
and that. So, like, like, I give at least 2 hours every day on my
Mm.
thing
Personal.
where I learn, yeah, new things on
New thing.
adding on to the knowledge, whether it's
Right.
counseling, whether it's related to my
Mm.
subject or
Mm.
whatever. So I think
Mm.
I try and do that, and also towards people because I always want to be, because Empress is a energy or a symbol of kindness. Okay,
Okay. Mm.
and giving personality. So I want to be that. I at least
Mm.
try to be that all the time. So yeah.
Right. That's really good. And also, what's that one life mantra which you swear by and which you keep telling your clients also?
Be honest, and
Exactly.
be honest and be loyal to your work
Love.
and to yourself.
Hmm.
And I think that is what can give you everything. Because, like I
Hmm.
told you, since the time we started, I've been telling you that my client has been my support system, or
Hmm.
in whatever way, my
Right.
confidence, my everything.
Hmm.
So when I started, I was like, I started from zero, and wherever
Hmm.
I have reached, I feel that only the loyalty, because I was being myself and being loyal towards
Hmm.
my work, towards my people, towards my client,
Hmm.
which is why I have grown the way I, like, so fast,
Hmm.
and the way I'm standing right now. So I think everyone, I tell all my clients, so whatever you do, don't look whether it's big or small.
Exactly. Hmm.
Just try to be good at it, and
Hmm.
everything will fall in place.
Right. This is very important, and I think everyone should practice it. Being authentic, being honest, being loyal. It is very
Exactly.
important. Hmm. Right. And also for someone who is feeling stuck in life and they want to start their journey, then what would be the first step that you would recommend them for their transformation?
Okay. Mm, okay. So I think, uh, look, stuckness happens. This is a part of life. Okay.
Right.
So
Hmm.
in life, things happen. Not every time things can happen according to
Hmm.
your way. So hindrance do come and go. Just what all we can do is, when we are only stuck when we have when we feel discomfort
Hmm.
through
Right.
something, some kind of shame, or
Hmm.
maybe uncomfortable. So it's very important to ask ourselves that what we actually want and what is
Right.
stopping us. Okay,
Hmm.
okay. Even if there is this hindrance, why are we feeling stuck here?
Hmm.
Now,
Right.
and change and do something about that. First,
Hmm.
get yourself clear that what
Hmm.
exactly you want. And even if it is how much ever tough it is to
Hmm.
crack that thing, just
Hmm.
start the process and come
Right.
out of your comfort
Come
zone.
on. Right.
The moment you get clarity about what you
Hmm.
want and how you
Hmm.
want it, you
Hmm.
know, you will definitely achieve it by
Hmm.
working on it.
Right.
But only that can only happen when you know exactly what you want and
What
how
you
you're
want.
gonna do
Hmm.
it. So
And can you, Soumya, share, like you have told that how they can start, but can you share any one technique which you make your clients do, which if anybody wants, they can do on their own also? Any one simple technique
to start something new, or if they're stuck to move in their to move on in life, I
on
think
their
that would
journey, move on in their life, in their journey.
let go rituals that I tell everyone. Okay,
Okay.
so what I this is my, and even you can try it someday. uh,
Okay.
what
Sure.
I do is, whenever I
Hmm.
feel like burdened, even if
Hmm.
it is a small thing or a huge thing. Okay, and
Okay.
when I
Hmm.
feel very stressed out, or
Hmm.
suppose husband से झगड़ा हो गया या किसी से हो गया, and I'm
Hmm.
very angry. Okay, किसी ने कुछ
Hmm.
बोल दिया and which I didn't like. What I
Hmm.
do is, it's a ritual. I go to my kitchen. I grab a
Hmm.
tablespoon of salt in my hand, and
Okay.
I wash my hand like the way
Hmm.
with salt, like the way I wash with hand wash or soap. Okay, अच्छे
Okay.
से रब करके सॉल्ट के
Hmm.
साथ, पानी के साथ खड़े होके एकदम जितना देर हो सके अच्छे से स्क्रबिंग करो हाथ की. While
Hmm.
doing that, just say that you are removing all your problems. Like now that anger is
Okay.
किसी के बारे में हो, कुछ भी हो,
Hmm. Hmm.
जो भी प्रॉब्लम है बोलो कि you are just throwing it away or you're washing it off from your life,
Washing
and
it
wash
up.
your hand and let it dry in the air. Just soak it like that, and
Acha.
trust this is 200% it works. It works like a
Okay.
miracle. So this can make you relief. It can make you
Hmm.
relax then and
Hmm.
there, and you're good to go. Like to other
Right.
things. So yeah, this is an instant medicine, instant
Instant,
relief.
right? Instant release also, and it is so simple that everybody can do it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll
So
tell
this.
you one more thing. I would
Hmm.
love, because salt is a healing tool and it is a cleansing tool as well.
Okay.
This is nothing अनोखा नहीं कुछ बोल रही हूँ. This has been used
Hmm.
in ancient time period for
Yes.
salt cleansing and for healing. So
Hmm.
once you do it, it actually works. Remove your negativity. It helps
Hmm.
you heal. It cleanse your aura. So
Aura. Right. This technique was really helpful. I think it would be helpful to everyone who is seeing this because
yeah,
it's so simple and salt is available in every kitchen. So
and it is also about the mental thing, not because you're telling yourself that you're removing it off, you're flushing it
yeah,
off,
you are
cleansing it.
letting go, you are releasing.
Yeah.
Right.
So everything starts from here. So when you tell yourself here that this,
Mm-hmm.
you're removing it, let's remove it. Then
Hmm.
and rest, half of the thing is done there itself.
Hmm. Right. So that's
Brain is
really
all about
yeah.
mind and brain.
Hmm. Thank you so much, Soumya, for sharing your wisdom, your experiences, your technique. It was very simple, and people could do it whenever they feel like heavy or burden or something like that. And also, your journey is very inspiring, and you also remind us of uh, the work which you are doing, incredible work. So, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so much for calling me. Yeah,
Thank you so much. Bye bye. Take care.
you too.